Hey guys, it's Logan here from LoganTubeHD Entertainment. So today I am doing a video that I told you I was gonna do last week on my update video, and it's a video. Sorry, I'm getting out of frame. It's a video you guys and me have all been waiting for, and it's a video that I did a long time ago, my first year on YouTube. So this is sort of like an update on it that I've been waiting to do for so long, to build this. It's a collection video, so I've been just building the collection up to wait to do a really cool update video on it. So here it is. It's an update video pretty much on my comic collection. And here's the start of what I can show you, because these are my most valuable comics right here. So I am going to start with this one. This is my most recent one that I got, actually. If you can see, some of you who are comic collectors out there may know what this one is. And yeah, it's really cool. It's like, and let me get back in frame so that doesn't sound weird. It's like legitimately one of the coolest art covers for comics ever to exist out there, to be honest. And actually, before I say anything else about that, here is the second issue of Sonic the Hedgehog, the Archie series. And this was from the 90s. The series itself lasted until, has it, I think, I think it was 2018. It lasted until 2018. Okay, it took me a second to figure that out. So IDW took over the series now. And since Sega has full rights over the Sonic franchise, that is actually Sega's choice to switch the Sonic comic series over to IDW. That was all Sega's choice. But anyway, that's besides the point. What I was going to say about this comic was that I went to our local comic book shop and asked the person, how much this is worth. 'Cause I assumed it was going to be worth something, and I was surprised, actually, and disappointed a little at the same time, that if it was in mint condition, which it's not, it's like in near mint. That's why it's still worth a lot. If it was in like mint condition, it could be over $100 to $200, which that's crazy. But it is actually not mint, so that's sad, but it is like near mint, I say, in my opinion. Near mint to fine. So it is still worth a lot. It's over $60. So that's pretty good. Now, going back to this one last time. This one probably worth even more than that. So yeah. And with that being said, with those two, with the comic nerds out there, including me, do you think I should get these graded? Because, tell me in the comments down below, for the ones who know what that means, if I should get these graded, because I pretty much know what they're worth, but I really don't know what their grading is, and it'd be cool to have them in the cool cover thingy that they come in once they're graded. So yeah, I've been looking into that, so it'd be interesting. So tell me in the comments down below if I should do that. Anyway, let me show you the rest. So, let's see here. So, here I am with two of my boxes. I have 3 boxes, so I will show you my third one last. My third one is a long comic box. These are two short comic boxes. These ones hold like 125 comics, I think. It's the max that it holds. So yeah. So yeah, let's dive right into it. Sorry with the awkward position I'm in. But yeah. I am going to show you this one first. It would make more sense to show you this one, but just since I'm right here, I'll show you these first. I have them in alphabetical order, so yeah. I've been thinking it over a lot since I'm starting to get more comics more frequently now. That I might, once I get a fourth comic box, I might have to do something like have them all organized in a different manner, in a different way, than have them being alphabetized, because I'll have to keep moving them over, and that's just going to be annoying with that many comics. Yeah. Right now I have 320 something comics. I counted not too long ago. So yeah. Anyway, this first one isn't that fun, but here's a Minions comic. And it's like, this is like from 2015 or 2014, somewhere in there. So yeah. Here we go here. These are MLP comics, and it's from the same series. Wait, let me go in order. So here's this one. Wait, the cover art is good. I like the cover art. I've read them. Sorry with how you have to see it. Here's like a closer look. And it's from IDW. If it's cartoon comics, I'll probably only get it from IDW. I love IDW. IDW, like, their artists are so amazing. I might show you in a better. Let me see if I can actually, like, when I get the comic. So let's see if this is better. Oh yeah, that's a little better. I'm on like my knees. It's not the best, but hope that's good. Here, zoom in so you know the issue. It's issue 10. So yeah, I don't know if I showed you all of them. Sorry if I already showed you these two, but let me show you these two before we move on. This is probably going to be long since I already said I have over 320 something comics now. Because after I counted 320 like a couple of weeks ago, I've been getting a lot of comics. I've been starting to read my comics again. In fact, there's this old one this old Sonic comic I have. It's like this dense one, you know, the dense ones that you can get. Probably that dense. Yeah, I read that over in a day, and I got that in 2014, 2015, somewhere in there. It was crazy. And actually it's from Archie, so I mean, you wouldn't find it in the stores since it's from 2014, 2015, and it's called Sonic Sega something. It's like a little series that they did. Here's this. I've never read it, but the cover art's cool. Just so you know. Same with... Oh wait, one of these I've read. One of these I have read, okay? I have read one of these. My glasses. It's the camera. No. I can't stay on my knees forever. Oh, here. I wrote the date on this. Isn't it? 1989, right? Yep, 1989. The Phantom. This is issue 1. Let me zoom in here. And it's from DC. This is my favorite DC logo, and they were going back to this design. They had a similar new design to this, like, for a while. I don't know what their design is now. They are always switching their designs, and that's the thing I hate. Like, just stay with the design for a long time. Like, they are always switching it. Like, every single year they switch to a different design. Like, what is with that? Like, I've never gotten that with DC. Now this I have read. This is old. This is from the 90s. Or is it from the 2000s? It may be from the 2000s. No, it's probably from the 90s. It's Pinky and the Brain. And I've read this because I love Animaniacs. So yeah. Then I have not read this, mainly because I want to keep this in good condition. And the art looks so cool, so I don't want to ruin that. And it comes with a collector's card. And it's not from Marvel, it is from... yeah, that company. Which, surprisingly, I thought that company was not around anymore, but it still is. Good for them for surviving this long. I thought they were not around anymore. I mean, their art is sometimes cooler than Marvel or DC's. I mean, they have some wicked stuff, so it's impressive that they have lasted this long, so good for them. Here's the Punisher. Here's a cool series that Marvel did. Not with just the Punisher, but with other heroes too. It's a thing they were doing back in the 90s. The Punisher... is that backwards for the camera? I don't know. The Punisher, that says 2099. So, like, the future. Yeah, like the year 2099, literally. It's awesome. And it's supposed to be issue 25 of whatever series this was. I don't read The Punisher, so we haven't gotten to any superheroes that I do read yet. Sorry. Just have them. Here's the first one. I do read, which I've just started to read, this series. I've read this. Yep, the popular series, Robin. This is issue 40. I've read this. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. Highly. Oh, by the way, I dyed my hair blue. Then this one, Robin, issue 97. It's amazing again. Then I read this one. The art for him too is really good. A couple of artists worked on these. It's really good. The storylines are good. And then the issue, I have issue 5, 6, and 7 as well. That was issue 4. That was issue 97. And then that was issue 40. Those were the issues that I just showed you. And then this is issue 5, 6, and 7. And I have not had time to read these. I really want to read these, but I have not had time. After I read these, I'm going to get issue 8, 9, and 10. Issue 800. Issue 108, issue 109, and issue 110. So, I'll go in order. I'm sorry if my camera is not focusing. I look blurry, I have a blurry face. But anyway, yeah, here. This is one of my favorites. I think this is like really cool. Whoever did the art on this, like, it's amazing. This is issue 6. Let's see. It started in the 90s, the series, and it went to like 2002, 2005. It lasted a long time. And I mean, it's still one of the longest lasting DC series, I think, to date, in my opinion. And sorry, it's still not focusing, bro. Camera, focus! Okay, it's just not going to focus. I won't show my face. Camera, you don't love me. Sorry, I was getting uncomfortable in that position. So here's this one. Then these aren't Robin, but they are other superheroes. I don't know. I was trying to come up with something that made sense. This is Rocket, and it's the first issue. I don't even think the series is still running. It was like a small series they did. I read this actually, and it was pretty good. Yeah, it wasn't amazing, but it was good. I wouldn't recommend it. I got it because Rocket is one of my favorite Marvel characters, so that's the whole reason I got it at the time. And this I've never read, but I have it. So yeah, there's that. Then this next one, you'll be surprised. You probably never heard of it. It's an old miniseries from 1992. Yep, all of them are from 1992. So, the superhero is called Ragman. Now it's not focusing on the comic. I'm going to zoom out all the way, see if that helps. There we go, that helps. That's what the problem was. There's a little glare. Should I take off my glasses and see? No, there's still just a glare, but you can see it. Sorry for the glare. Put back on my glasses. I look better with my glasses on. See, I've read like 2 of these. I haven't read each one. It's a mini series, so I'm missing just like 2 of them, and that's it. And it's really good. Instead of like it takes place in Gotham City, so it's like instead of Batman, the superhero is Ragman. That's really all I'll say, because like I highly recommend looking up the series, this miniseries, because it's really good. I read 2 of them, and it was really well done. So yeah. Oh, there we go. Don't have the glare if I lean it like this. See that? And issue 2. I don't have issue 1, but I have issue 2. Something you'll start to notice, that I have issue 2 of everything, but not issue 1. That's the problem with me. Yes. Now these are just a bunch of random comics. Now I said I have everything in alphabet order, so these are a lot of comics that are just comics that start with S. So, yeah. The next thing after this is a series that I've been collecting since I first started collecting and reading comics. So, yeah. Okay, so this is a couple of random comics, and some are going to be really cool, and some probably aren't, but in my best interest, let me start with the cool ones. Because this is probably the coolest Superman comic you'll probably ever see, unless you have one of the first editions, one of the first Superman comics they've ever made. This be the second coolest Superman comic you've ever seen. So, without further ado, look at this. I want to know how much, if this is worth anything. If so, that'd be pretty cool, but I don't know if it's worth anything yet. It'd be cool if it is, but yeah. You didn't get a good look at it. If you've seen this comic, or you have this comic, tell me in the comments down below if you know how much it's worth. If it's worth anything. Yeah. Please tell me, because that'd be awesome. Next one is two comics that will probably, I'm like 80 to 90% sure will be worth a lot in the future. If you keep it in mint condition. These are, if you don't know about these, see how it says Stan Lee, 1922 to 2018. They did, this was limited time. This was during the death of, sadly, Stan Lee. Right when he died. And if I open this now, one of these, I have another one. One is Incredible Hulk, and the other is Captain America. And there was a whole bunch. They did every single character that he created for him. Just, it was a tribute thing that they did. There is no ads at all in here. It's just black and the comic, so to speak. I looked and it's like, yep. And I chose this and this one because I thought they were the coolest covers. Especially this one. I think this was the coolest cover that they made out of all of them. If you look them up, I think if you just search Stanley dot, that's what they have on there, 1922 slash or hyphen, whatever you want to put in, 2018 comics, Marvel Comics, then it'd probably come up with all of them that they made. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, they numbered them, but it's not like they go in order. They're all different stories for all the heroes. The Captain America one is number 6 and Incredible Hulk is number 11. I've never read them because I am going to keep them in mint condition, at least try my best. So yeah. Now here's one I've read way too many times, and it's funny too because it's the only comic I have of this. SpongeBob. This is the only SpongeBob comic I have, and it's issue 38. It's an earlier issue in the series. Yeah. The back cover is funny. Yeah. Here's this. Never read this. I've read the SpongeBob comic. These ones that you're about to see, I've read. And yeah, a couple of these that you're about to see, I've read. This one. If you do not know, true fact you're about to learn. the artist that does all the Simpsons art for Bingo, Bongo Bingo, whatever you want to call the company. You know what I mean. Anyway, that's besides the point. Does the comic art for them, is the creator of The Simpsons. So I've always thought that was neat. And he still does it for them. Nobody else, just him. I mean, I've always thought that's really interesting. I dated this one. This one's 2014. I would need to open this one to see which year this one is. Probably 2014 too. It says right here, copyright's 2012, but that's probably like for the show or something. So yeah, so I've read some stories in there. And I've read this. And if you do not know about this, look this up. This is a really cool series that DC is doing now. And it would be so cool if they made a movie about this. It'd be so cool. I mean, yeah, I can't tell you anything else. It's just like so cool that they're doing this with Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I read it and it's amazing. Highly recommend it. Now this, I've read like 3 or 4 times and now I'm just keeping it in its thing. It's a really old, funny comic series that DC did back. Way back before my time, Sonny. Yeah, that way back. Good comic, really funny. Love it. Here's another one that says it. Spider-Man 2099. I don't know the issue. What's the issue? Issue 26. So the glare was blocking it. Here's this one. Spider-Man Ultimate. Issue 22. The art it doesn't appeal to me, but hey. It's not recent. Most of these aren't. Then this was a special thing. I don't know if most of you probably don't know about this, but DC and Marvel teamed up to do... I think they did a couple of them, but I don't know what you would call it. But see the thing looks like Captain America and Superman combined together, so it's really weird. I don't know. I thought it was kind of eh. But anyway. And then here we have Spider-Girl. For those who don't know that Spider-Girl is a thing. I've never been into her, but I know there's others that are. So that's all the random comics that I have. That I only have one of everything. So, let's move on to my most proud series. Starman, who used to be a main DC character before they discontinued him. True fact. Here's issue 1. Another true fact. Well, it may not be true, but I believe it is. I think he may be more powerful than Superman. Yeah. That's why I still don't get why they discontinued him. The art on these are really awesome. That's what gets me. That's why I love them so much, is the art on them. I just love them so much. That's issue 4. I have all the teen issues. So like 16, 17, 18, all those. Yeah, I have all of those. Issue 5. I have half of the series. I legitimately have half of the series. I've been working so hard to get the whole series since I basically started collecting comics and reading comics. That's issue 7, you just can't see it. More simple art style. This is guest starring Batman. Batman stars in a couple of them. It's issue 9. Issue 9. Batman starring again in issue 10. Look at that. There's Batman. This is 1989. I forgot that I put some dates on them. This is issue 12. From 1989. Issue 13. 1989 again. A lot of these are from 1989. Sorry for the bad angle. This next one, Starman and Superman. Right there. That's issue 14. Issue 15. 1989. There's a close-up of the picture, the title. I'm not going to say the titles of all of them. I might say some of them, but like I want to get through this. Like you not want to know how many are in here. I might show the box at the end. If you didn't see that, it says Starman Father's Day. Like I had to look if there's like an at or the or like what. No, I can't read backwards. Starman what? Oh. Issue 17. Wait, what issue was that? I didn't even tell you. That was issue 16, sorry. Starman. And you can read it. I thought there was something down there for a second, I don't know. There it is, issue 17, like I said. Starman, issue 18. Issue 19, 1989. Close up better. Cover. Issue 21, one of my favorites. Hero No More. You wouldn't see that today in today's comic. There's another one that I really like that I don't know when it's coming up. Issue 22. Starman. The title's at the bottom. Want to read it. 1990. Now it's a different date. Different year. Oh, here's one that's really cool. Life in the Fast Lane. Starman, 23, Hollywood, all that jazz. in 1990, of course. And it's issue 23. I think I might have already said that. Okay, issue 25. This one's more simple. See? Simple. Okay, now they have changed the design now. So it looks a little more evil looking, but he's not. He's still a superhero. Issue 26, and this is a cool cover. Yeah. Okay, so here's issue 27, Starman. There's the cover. And still 1990. The year's still 1990. And here's my favorite cover. See, I just shot right up. This, you wouldn't see this today, but here's the cover. Wait, let me tell you. Issue 28, Starman. Stop! You're killing Superman. And here it is. Oh, focus. Focus, no glare. See? And the year is 1990. This is my favorite. This will always be my favorite cover of Starman. I love it, because you wouldn't see that. You wouldn't see that today. It's so awesome. Oh, here's my second favorite cover. The comic's in pretty good condition, but these comics are usually worth nothing. And I don't get these because of what they're worth. Starman, issue 29. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? It's pretty well done. I love it. Clumsy me. Here's Starman issue 30. And here says that. Can you see that? There's that. Issue 31. Starman. There you go. Here's issue 32. Issue 34, Starman. Batman makes another appearance. Issue 35, Starman. There we go. Pretend that didn't happen. It's totally fine. Starman, issue 36. Oh, I put the date on here. 1991, this is from. I assume this is from 1991 too. I don't have the date on the back, but I assume it's from 1991. Issue 37. Issue 40, Starman. Not the real thing, and it says something at the bottom too. I'm gonna read that real quick. There we go. Sorry for the glare. It's issue 40, so this next one is pretty cool. The design, the art, or its time period. Issue 41, Starman. It's literally the cover. I think it's cool. That one's a cool one. And I think it's... yeah, the artist that did it, it's a different artist. Usually they had the same artist throughout the whole series. For the beginning ones, the ones where it was the yellow costume, that was a different artist. And then when it was the look that he has now, it's usually the same person over and over again, but a different person did this, and I really like it. I really like that it shows this artist to do this. So, into the last few. Issue 42, Part 1. You can read that right there. I would read them, but I want to get through this. Like, I have so many. Oh, so it's issue 43. Sorry for the glare again. That darn glare! Starman, issue 44. One more issue after this. Oh, and it says on the back, from 1992. It's the last issue of the series. Starman, issue 45. So it's like him getting defeated. Yeah. And these are from a series that they did in the beginning of the 2000s. That isn't as good as their original series. My glasses are scooting down. So you can see. 1994. Okay, it started in the 90s, sorry, excuse me, and went until the 2000s. They haven't brought back Starman ever since. So to speak, he's discontinued, to be honest. 1995, issue 3, and you're going to notice again, issue 4, 1995, 1995, and 1994. That, I don't have issue 1. You know, the stupid thing too about this, I have a story behind this. I got these at our local comic book shop. One of ours, we have 2. And the year I got these, I was going through the Starman section at the comic book shop, and yep, I saw these. It's like, oh, I want these, and I was looking at the first issue. It was there. It's like $1 more. It's like, I felt to myself like this is too expensive, but it's like $1 more, so how can it be too expensive? Looking back on it now, it's like, I should have just got the first issue. But instead, I got the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. But I should have just gotten the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd. I don't know why I didn't just got the 1st. I mean, just at the time I felt like it was too expensive, but it was literally like $3 more than the others. It's sort of, I don't know, but just thought it's a good story. Yeah. Then here's kind of one of the first appearances of like how Starman came about. It's Starman and the Adventures. Starman and Plastic Man, because Plastic Man's in it too, starring in Adventure Comics. Yeah. And this is very old. It says issue 468, but this was probably a series where it was different types of heroes, and this is 40 cents, so this is very, very old. I mean, it's not that, yeah. So, have a couple more comics in this box, and if I don't do much talking, we can get through them really quick. So here's the first two. Sly Cooper, The Adventures of Sly Cooper. Here's the first issue. And I don't have a hardcover because it's one whole cover. The back and the front are one whole cover, so it looks really cool when it's double-sided. So whenever they do that, I don't put a cover on. And here's issue 2. They were supposed to make a movie out of the video game, but I don't know whatever happened to that. They may still be in the process of doing it, but yeah. Okay, we're on to Sonic now. Sonic Universe. Here's Sonic. You know what? I'll wait to do these ones till I go through this box. So I do all the Sonic stuff together. That will make more sense. So, hey guys. I want to say, I unfortunately am probably going to end it here because the video is getting pretty long, so I'm probably going to put it into 3 parts. This is part 1. So yeah, as you saw, I just said I'm gonna wait to do the Sonic comics. After I do all of these. But after I do all of these, which will probably be in the next video, part 2, then I will do all the Sonic comics, including the rest of the comics that is in my 3rd comic box. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you enjoyed the video of my comic collection, and there's more to come. Oh, and by the way, I am in the process, slow process, I'm very sorry, of getting all the Star Wars with the Chipmunk videos out. I'm going to make the rest of them all at the same time. So once I have one done, I'm going to get on the next one. So once they're all finished, I'll upload each one at a time, of course, on Fridays. So don't worry, I promise I'm working on that. I promise you, 100%. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm sorry I have to end it here. But yeah, So, without further ado, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Bye.